Good morning, sweetheart. What a magnificent day this is. And do you know why? Because you've decided to be here, right now, in this very moment, choosing to fill your mind with thoughts of gratitude and possibility. That alone tells me something extraordinary about you. You're not just wandering through life hoping things will get better. You're actively claiming you're good. And darling, that makes all the difference in the world. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. You're sitting there saying, well, that's all very nice, but you don't know what I'm dealing with. You don't know about my bank account, my relationship situation, my health challenges, or that absolutely insufferable person at work who seems to have made it their life's mission to test my patience. And you're absolutely right. I don't know your specific circumstances. But here's what I do know. Right now, in this very moment, you're breathing. You're alive. You have access to this message. And somewhere in your life, hidden perhaps under layers of worry and complaint, there are blessings so abundant that if you truly saw them, you'd weep with joy. The trouble is, we've become professional problem spotters. We're absolutely brilliant at it. We can walk into a room and immediately notice the one picture frame that's crooked while missing the 99 that are perfectly straight. We can receive 10 compliments and 1 criticism, and spend the entire week obsessing over that single negative comment. It's rather funny when you think about it, isn't it? We've trained our minds to be like little detectives, constantly searching for evidence of what's wrong, what's missing, what's not working. And then we wonder why we feel so anxious and depleted all the time. Here's the glorious truth that changes everything. Your mind is the most powerful creative force in your personal universe. Every thought you think is a seed you're planting in the garden of your experience. Now, most people are walking around, planting weeds, and then complaining about the weeds that grow. They say, I never have enough money, and then they're shocked when lack continues to show up. They say, nobody appreciates me, and then they're surprised when appreciation remains scarce. It's like planting tomato seeds and expecting roses. The universe doesn't argue with you, darling. It simply says yes to whatever you're declaring. This is where gratitude becomes not just a nice spiritual practice, but an actual scientific rewiring of your brain. You see, your mind has something called a reticular activating system. Now don't let that fancy term frighten you. Think of it as a filter, like the filter on your coffee maker, but for your entire perception of reality. This filter determines what information gets through to your conscious awareness and what gets ignored. If you wake up thinking about everything that's wrong, your filter gets set to find more problems. But when you deliberately choose gratitude, you're resetting that filter to find more blessings. And suddenly, opportunities you couldn't see before become visible. Help that was always there becomes apparent. The good that was present all along finally reveals itself. But here's where it gets even more interesting. When you practice gratitude, your body literally changes its chemistry. Your stress hormones decrease, your immune system strengthens, your heart rhythm becomes more coherent. You're not just thinking happy thoughts, you're actually reconstructing your physical reality from the inside out. Science is finally catching up to what the mystics have known forever. Your inner state creates your outer world. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, but what if I don't feel grateful? What if I'm going through something really difficult right now? Isn't this just toxic positivity, pretending everything's fine when it's not? Oh, darling, no, that's not what we're doing here at all. We're not denying your challenges. We're not pretending your problems don't exist. What we're doing is refusing to let those problems be the only thing we see. We're practicing the art of holding 2 truths at once. Yes, this situation is difficult. And yes, there is still good present in my life. Both can be true simultaneously. In fact, some of the most powerful gratitude happens right in the middle of your challenges. That's when it's truly miraculous. Anyone can be grateful when everything's going perfectly. But to say thank you when things are falling apart, that's when you're wielding real spiritual power. Because you're declaring that your good doesn't depend on outer circumstances. You're announcing to the universe that you know there's a bigger picture, even if you can't see it yet. You're affirming that life is working for you, not against you. So let's talk about how to actually do this in a way that works. Because I'm not interested in pretty theories. I want you to have practical tools you can use today. right now, before you even finish watching this video. First, we're going to start with what I call the sacred morning moment. Before you check your phone, before you let the world rush in with all its demands and dramas, you give yourself 5 minutes. Just 5. You can find 5 minutes, even if you have to wake up slightly earlier. In those 5 minutes, you speak your gratitude out loud. Not in your head, out loud. There's power in the spoken word. Your own ears need to hear you claiming your good. You start simple. I'm grateful for this breath. I'm grateful for this bed. I'm grateful for this new day. See how easy that is? You're not trying to be profound. You're just acknowledging what's actually present. Then you move to your body. I'm grateful for my eyes that let me see. I'm grateful for my legs that carry me. I'm grateful for my heart that beats without me even thinking about it. Your body is performing millions of miracles every second, and most of the time we completely ignore it until something goes wrong. Then you expand outward. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for clean water. I'm grateful for food in my kitchen. Even if your kitchen isn't as full as you'd like, I guarantee there's something there. Even if your home isn't as grand as you'd prefer, you have shelter. We're training your mind to see what's working instead of obsessing over what isn't. Now here's where it gets fun. You're going to practice gratitude for things that haven't happened yet. This is advanced work, but you're ready for it. You say, I'm grateful for the wonderful opportunities coming my way today. I'm grateful for the unexpected blessings about to arrive. I'm grateful for the perfect solution that's already on its way to me. You're speaking to the invisible realm, the place where everything exists as potential before it manifests in form. You're calling your good forward with your words. Some of you just felt resistance to that. You thought, but that feels like lying. Those things haven't happened yet. Listen carefully. This is crucial. When you plant a seed in the ground, do you stand over it saying, this is a lie. There's no plant here. Of course not. You water it with confidence, knowing the plant is coming. That's what you're doing with your words of gratitude. You're watering the seeds of your future harvest. The second practice is what I call the gratitude treasure hunt. Throughout your day, you're going to actively look for things to appreciate. And here's the key. You're going to find them in the most ordinary, overlooked places. The person who smiled at you in the coffee shop. The traffic light that turned green just as you approached. The fact that your car started this morning. These aren't small things, darling. They're the fabric of a blessed life, and we've been trained to ignore them completely. Make it a game. Challenge yourself to find 20 things before noon. Write them down if that helps. Tell someone else what you're grateful for. The more you do this, the more your reticular activating system recalibrates. Within days, you'll notice you're naturally seeing more good without even trying. Your mind will have learned its new job. Third, we're going to transform your complaints into requests. This is powerful. When you catch yourself about to complain, and trust me, you will, you're going to pause and rephrase. Instead of, I never have enough money, you say, I'm grateful that abundance is flowing to me now, in expected and unexpected ways. Instead of, my body feels terrible, you say, I'm grateful for my body's ability to heal and restore itself. See the difference? You're acknowledging what you want to change while simultaneously claiming the solution. This isn't about suppressing your feelings. If you're angry, be angry. If you're sad, be sad. Feel your feelings fully. But then, when you're ready, when you've honored that emotion, you choose the thought that will create your next experience. You don't stay camped out in the valley of complaint. You feel what you feel, and then you climb back up to gratitude. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. What about when something truly awful happens? What about when you lose someone you love? When you face a serious illness? When life delivers a blow that knocks you to your knees? I'm not suggesting you pretend to be grateful for tragedy. That would be absurd. But even in the darkest night, you can find tiny pinpricks of light. You can be grateful for the friend who showed up, for your own resilience, for the fact that you're still here, still fighting, still breathing. That gratitude doesn't diminish your pain. It gives you something to hold on to while you move through it. I learned this myself during my own seasons of difficulty. There were times when all I could manage was, I'm grateful I survived today. That's enough. That counts. You don't get extra points for elaborate gratitude. Simple and sincere beats flowery and fake every single time. Here's something else that's tremendously important. Your gratitude practice must include yourself. Oh, we're very good at being grateful for external things, but when it comes to appreciating ourselves, suddenly we're humble. Suddenly we don't want to seem arrogant. Darling, there's a vast difference between arrogance and healthy self-appreciation. You can acknowledge your own good qualities without thinking you're better than anyone else. Every morning, look in the mirror and find something to appreciate about yourself. I'm grateful for my determination. I'm grateful for my kind heart. I'm grateful for my sense of humor. I'm grateful for my willingness to keep trying even when things are hard. Your relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. If you can't appreciate yourself, you'll struggle to accept appreciation from others. And please, be grateful for your so-called mistakes and failures. Those are your greatest teachers. They're redirecting you towards something better. Every closed door is the universe saying, "Not that way, beloved. I have something better for you." When you can say thank you for the rejection, the setback, the detour, you've mastered the art of trust. You're declaring that you believe in a benevolent universe that's always guiding you toward your highest good. Let me tell you something that might surprise you. Gratitude is one of the most selfish practices you can engage in, and I mean that in the best possible way. When you practice gratitude, you feel better. Your mood improves. Your stress decreases. Your health gets better. Your relationships improve because you're more pleasant to be around. Opportunities show up because you're finally in a state to see them. You're not doing this to be a good person or to earn points with the universe. You're doing it because it makes your life demonstrably better. But here's the beautiful paradox. When you practice gratitude for selfish reasons, for your own benefit, you end up becoming a blessing to everyone around you. Your improved state lifts others. Your positive energy is contagious. Your example inspires people who are watching you even when you don't know they're watching. You become a light in a world that desperately needs more light. Now, some of you are going to try this for a few days, and then you're going to quit. You'll say it's not working. You'll say you did the affirmations and nothing changed. Let me be very clear about this. This is not a microwave. This is not instant coffee. You're reconditioning neural pathways that have been dug deep over years or even decades. You're teaching your subconscious mind a completely new way of operating. That takes consistency. You wouldn't go to the gym once and expect to have a completely different body. You wouldn't eat one salad and be shocked that you're not perfectly healthy. Why would you think you could practice gratitude for 3 days and have your entire life transformed? This is a practice, which means you practice it every single day. Even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. Make it non-negotiable. Brush your teeth, practice gratitude. It's just what you do. And here's what's going to happen. Slowly, gradually, almost imperceptibly at first, you're going to notice changes. You'll realize you're less anxious. You'll catch yourself naturally noticing good things without trying. People will start commenting that you seem different. Opportunities will begin appearing. But you have to stick with it long enough to see the fruit. Let me give you a very specific challenge right now. Before this day is over, you're going to write down 50 things you're grateful for. I can hear you saying, 50? That's too many. Oh no, it's not. It's actually quite easy once you get started. You just have to get past the obvious ones. Once you've listed your family, your health, your home, you'll have to dig deeper. That's where the magic happens. That's when you start noticing the truly overlooked blessings. The hot water in your shower, the electricity that powers your life, the fact that you live in a time with modern medicine, the person who invented coffee, your comfortable shoes, the sunset you saw last week. Keep going. Get to 50. This exercise will do something remarkable to your brain. It will prove to you, beyond any doubt, that you are already blessed. Not in the future, not once you achieve your goals, but right now, today, as you are, with what you have. This moment, this is the only moment you have any power in any way. The past is gone. The future hasn't arrived. But right now, in this present moment, you can choose gratitude, and that choice changes everything. Here's another practice that's absolutely transformative. Before you go to sleep each night, review your day and find the moments of grace. Maybe someone let you merge in traffic. Maybe you had a good laugh with a coworker. Maybe you solved a problem you'd been wrestling with. Maybe nothing spectacular happened, but nothing terrible happened either. And that's worth celebrating. You're teaching your subconscious mind to end each day by focusing on what went right instead of replaying everything that went wrong. This will literally change the quality of your sleep and the tenor of your dreams. And speaking of sleep, when you wake up in the middle of the night with anxiety, which happens to the best of us, instead of lying there spinning worried thoughts, start listing things you're grateful for. Just mentally, in the dark, start naming your blessings. Your mind cannot worry and feel grateful at the exact same time. They're incompatible vibrations. You're giving your mind something better to do than catastrophize about imaginary future problems. Now let's talk about gratitude in your relationships. This is where it gets really practical. If you want to transform any relationship, start expressing genuine appreciation. Not flattery, not manipulation, but sincere acknowledgement of what that person contributes to your life. Most people are walking around feeling invisible and unappreciated. When you truly see them and thank them, you're giving a gift more valuable than gold. Thank your partner for something specific they did. Thank your children for being who they are, not just for what they accomplish. Thank your colleagues, your friends, the barista who makes your coffee, the person who delivers your mail. Watch what happens. Watch how people light up. Watch how your relationships deepen. Watch how people want to be around you more. Gratitude is magnetic. It draws good to you because you're finally acknowledging the good that's already present. But here's something crucial. Don't use gratitude as a manipulation technique. Don't practice appreciation because you want something from someone. Do it because it's true, because you genuinely see the value in that person. People can feel the difference between authentic gratitude and strategic niceness. One creates connection. The other creates suspicion. Let me tell you about the gratitude amplifier. When something good happens, don't just think, oh, that's nice, and move on. Stop. Really feel it. Let it land. Savor it. Tell someone about it. Write it down. Milk that moment for all it's worth. We're so quick to move on to the next thing, the next goal, the next problem. We don't let ourselves fully receive the good when it arrives. That's like ordering a beautiful meal and then eating it so fast you don't taste it. Slow down. Let the blessing bless you. And here's a secret that will accelerate everything. Be grateful in advance. When you're facing a challenge, before you know how it will turn out, say thank you for the perfect solution. When you're waiting for news, say thank you for the wonderful outcome. When you're starting something new, say thank you for the amazing journey ahead. This isn't wishful thinking. This is powerful manifestation. You're aligning yourself with the outcome you desire by claiming it before it's visible. Now, I want to address something for those of you who come from a religious or spiritual background. Some of you were taught that suffering is noble, that struggle makes you holy, that you should be humble and never acknowledge your blessings because that's prideful. Oh, darling, no. That's a misunderstanding of every sacred text ever written. Gratitude isn't pride. It's recognition. When you say thank you, you're acknowledging that you didn't create these blessings alone, that you're supported by something larger than yourself, whether you call that God, universe, life force, or simply the interconnected web of existence. True humility isn't thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. And ironically, when you practice genuine gratitude, you become less self-absorbed because you're actively noticing all the ways you're supported, all the people who contribute to your life, all the forces working on your behalf. You realize you're part of something magnificent, and that realization is both humbling and empowering. Let's get very practical for a moment. I want you to create what I call your gratitude arsenal. These are specific tools you can pull out when life gets challenging. Maybe it's a notebook where you write 3 things you're grateful for every morning. Maybe it's a photo album on your phone of moments that made you smile. Maybe it's a playlist of songs that lift your spirit. Maybe it's a list of people you can call who remind you of your blessings. Build these tools now while you're feeling strong, so they're available when you need them. Because here's the truth. There will be days when gratitude feels impossible. There will be moments when you don't want to be positive, when you don't want to look for the good, when you just want to feel terrible. That's okay. You're human. But on those days, you need your arsenal. You need the structure, the habit, the practice that carries you through until you can feel it genuinely again. And please, please, be grateful for contrast. Be thankful for the things you don't want because they're showing you what you do want. When you have a terrible meal, it makes you appreciate a good meal even more. When you experience poor service, it helps you recognize excellent service. When you feel sick, it makes you value health. Everything, even the uncomfortable stuff, is giving you valuable information. It's all useful. It's all part of your growth. Here's something that will change your financial life. Start practicing gratitude for money in all its forms. When you find a penny, say thank you. When a bill is less than expected, say thank you. When you have money to spend on something you need, say thank you. When you receive any form of payment or compensation, say thank you. We've been trained to only acknowledge large sums as worthy of gratitude, but the universe doesn't work that way. Energy flows where appreciation goes. When you appreciate the little, you're shown you can be trusted with more. And stop complaining about bills. Every bill represents something you've already received and enjoyed. Your electric bill means you had power. Your water bill means you had clean water. Your mortgage or rent means you had shelter. Reframe every bill as a receipt for blessings already received, and watch how your relationship with money transforms. Now, as we come toward the end of our time together, I want to give you a very specific practice for right now, today. As soon as this video ends, I want you to message or call someone and tell them something you appreciate about them. Be specific. Don't just say thank you for being you. Say thank you for the time you listened to me when I was struggling last month. It meant more than you know. Or thank you for always making me laugh. Your humor has gotten me through some dark days. Make it real. Make it specific. Make it from the heart. That one action will do several things simultaneously. It will make that person's day. It will strengthen your relationship. It will activate the gratitude vibration in your own system. And it will start creating a ripple effect that you can't even predict. You'll be amazed at what comes back to you when you put genuine appreciation out into the world. And then, I want you to comment below this video. Tell me one thing, just one, that you're grateful for right now, in this moment. It can be profound or simple. It doesn't matter. But by writing it down publicly, you're declaring it. You're making it real. You're joining with all the other people watching this who are also choosing gratitude. You're becoming part of a community of people who are committed to seeing life differently. If this message resonated with you, if something shifted inside you while you were listening, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Don't keep this to yourself. Blessing multiplies when it's shared. And subscribe to this channel so you continue receiving messages that will support you on this journey. This isn't just about one video. This is about building a consistent practice that transforms your entire life. Here's what I know to be true. You didn't find this video by accident. Nothing is an accident. Something in you knew you needed this reminder today. Something in you is ready to shift from complaint to gratitude, from lack to abundance, from fear to trust. Honor that knowing. Trust that inner guidance. It led you here, and it will lead you forward. Your life is about to change, not because of magic words or wishful thinking, but because you're changing how you see. And when you change how you see, everything you see changes. The circumstances might be the same initially, but you're no longer the same person looking at them. You're someone who knows how to find the blessing in every situation. You're someone who understands that gratitude isn't just a nice idea, but a powerful creative force. So stand up right now, wherever you are, and declare out loud, I am blessed. I am grateful. Wonderful things are coming to me today. I am open to receive all the good that life has for me. Say it with conviction. Say it like you mean it, because you do mean it. This is your declaration. This is your claim. This is you announcing to the universe that you're ready for your good. Remember, beloved, you are not here by accident. Your life has meaning and purpose. Every breath is a gift. Every moment is an opportunity to choose gratitude over complaint, love over fear, faith over doubt. You have everything you need right now to begin transforming your experience. Not tomorrow. Not when conditions are perfect. Now, welcome to your miracle morning. Welcome to the life that's been waiting for you to claim it. Welcome home to gratitude. Let's begin.